Welcome back to Dragon's Rise. I hope you've been enjoying yourselves so far, because our heroes have been fumbling their way through their little adventure, and they've been doing okay, all things considering. But how long for? How long until they manage to somehow mess things up so badly that they can't recover from it? Only time will tell. But until such time, it's time for us to rejoin the Dragon's Rise campaign and see what our would-be heroes are up to.
It's once per rest.
Before you do that, I can use I can heal you if you want to, because Livram was pretty upset that you took a big hit, so I was going to use Cure Wounds on you.
Alright.
And if I remember right, it's once per long rest, not short rest.
Right.
How
just
much
maybe
XP did we get from the fight last session? So
Yeah.
75. 75 from
What?
the last session.
Right, so
75.
that-
Okay, so are you...
How much did we get just then?
75.
Yeah, 75 again.
So how do I put that onto my thing? Because I don't know how to demonstrate that.
I tell you what.
Put it on your paper character sheet. It's easier.
Yeah, just note that down somewhere. I'll note it on the online one later on.
Can I have a note? Preferably a note.
You want an actual note. There you
Yes.
That's where I get in my notebook.
Thank you. I will now write on this. Skirnir has attained 300 XP. I'm kidding. 75 from one fight because I killed another. One Coboloid.
You have 150.
Oh, no wonder you can't see it. You're covering it up, Turner. There's
Oh, I
a
need
spot
to-
on your character sheet for it.
Wait,
Probably just didn't try.
Right
hard
here.
enough.
I got it.
Right there.
do I need to do
75, 150, so you got 10, 50.
How
Ah,
much XP is
not
it from
that
level
many.
3 to 4?
Technically, it's 900 XP out of 2,000 something because this thing can't zoom in. I can. 2,700.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll sort out the online ones later.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
got you.
that's how that works, right? 1,050 right
Because
now.
when we hit level 4 and I get my ability score improvement, I'll have 19 charisma.
That's if you decide to do ability score instead of feats. Remember,
Which
guys,
I am.
at level 4, you do have feats you can choose as well, which may be better than just ability scores.
I
Right.
think
So, battle's over. What's everyone doing?
I'm going to use
I-
Cure Wounds.
I didn't even know there was a battle. I'm trying to help the elf up.
Yeah,
is
yeah, by the way, because-
dusting herself off.
Because when this shit is over, you can just go at whatever pace you want now. So if you want to run off, you can feel free.
So I'm gonna go over here, but technically I'm
I'll be
hovering
right
10
back as
feet
soon as I can.
At this point, she's pretty much found out. So she's just dusting herself off and smiling, and she's just kind of like laughing. Like, ha ha, small child. I didn't fall. I was testing the buoyancy of the ground.
Okay. Are you
Figures-
okay?
If they turn around, they're
Of
just gonna see me
course.
flying.
Okay. Well, since everything's burning, you may want to stick with us. We're trying to take the family to a safe place in town.
All I see is like a number of different purses that could be stolen before I dip out of town. So I agree for now.
All right. Well, I'm going to start moving this way with the family in between us again.
Yeah, when it comes
can
to
I
the
cast-
family. Oh, actually, give me a sec. I forgot to do something.
Can I do Cure Wounds? Is that a thing? Can I do that?
Yeah, so you can do cure wounds while I quickly do a thing.
Meanwhile, no one's addressed the fact that the dragon was just
Right,
flying.
so during
No one cares
after all
about
this
the dragon
fighting,
This is a world
the
where magic
building that the
exists.
kobold was looking in, this one here, actually had a couple of people hiding in it, trying to hide out from the cultists, and they have now joined your little party, which means
Oh, good lord.
this grows in size a little bit, so you now have an extra 4 people. Yeah, 4 people.
I'm gonna hover down now because I can't bother to hold the token in.
Yes, please stop hovering.
So
By the way, never mind.
that's what you. That's the family that you did have, plus an extra 4 people now.
Oh,
So, can I ask a question quickly?
Go on.
So I've just rolled a 7 on my. This is for my cure wounds, right? So
I've
got a
returned.
I've got a +2 on my modifier. Is
so
my
you
spell
cured for
attack-
9.
I get +4 spell attack. Does that get added to it?
No,
Okay.
that's for when you're attacking with a spell.
Okay. So
Let me
That's for
attack
like-
you with healing.
so I heal Skirner for 9.
For 9. Okie dokie.
The +4 you were just talking about is sort of like when the rest of them are attacking with a weapon, they have plus for their proficiencies. That's your 2 hit with a spell.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, I've
7,
been adding.
8.
I've been forgetting
9.
to add my +5 to
you
my
should be
actual
back at
damage
20
stat.
now.
Yep.
Are you healed?
Well, not quite. You know, he's still got a slight cut.
I have a slight cut on the in my hand.
So like,
I need a
Livrand's gonna
band-aid.
just be like, Dwarf man. And then
Dwarf, man.
That's it. Dwarf man.
Lad, what the hell do you want? I'm
He's
flying, can't you see that?
He's gonna like roughly clap you on the back in like appreciation, being like, thank you for coming to my side.
No problem, Waddy.
The blood is glory.
And Tiona sees the dwarf or healing himself. What happened up here? Is everybody okay?
Oh, don't you worry, lassie. I'm fine. The other 2 have killed 2 cultists and a cowboy.
So you killed more people that were attacking the town. Okay.
Like,
I've
Livrand's
killed.
By the way, we have more people here that we have to protect, guys.
I'm gonna like to give.
Looks
just
like
to
there were a
double
couple
check
in the houses of it.
Yeah,
Balazar
so
gets
they,
it on
they
the
came over from this house here, where my hand is.
All right, everyone, gather up. We're gonna take y'all to the keep, just down the road from here.
I mean,
And
that
that's
depends on your definition of down the road, but.
Are we just going for it?
Whoa,
Not
whoa,
that
whoa,
far.
whoa! What are you like,
What are y'all,
Jets?
Superman?
Back to you,
He's
Everyone
not throwing
can
the
fly
shadow
now,
dragon at
like-
us. Come on, guys.
This is a square, which is 20 feet.
Y'all move, and I'll move the family
I've moved-
behind y'all, because I'm staying behind the family.
So,
Oops. I didn't mean to land on them.
and on this crossroads, just so no one can come from any direction.
Family and 2 extras.
Go through me first.
Yes, the family and 2 extras, exactly.
Nice.
Since I kind of blend in with the kids anyway.
This one? Give me perception.
Roll perception. Okay.
Why are we letting the guy that has the lowest perception score known to man try to be in front of everybody?
Oh no, I
10.
really don't.
I mean, seriously.
Okay, so. I now need you to roll me a deck save.
Another
We-
roll of 20 again, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a D20 and then your dex modifier.
11.
For 11. What's your dex modifier again? Because I'm sure you have negative on that.
Negative
Yeah,
one.
-1. It's 10.
Okay, 10.
How many negatives do you have on your character? Holy crap.
Okay,
Just
so. Out of nowhere,
Dexterity.
you hear something screaming towards you, and it narrowly misses your face. You don't see what it is, but whatever it was causes the wall beside you to explode,
Which one?
sending
that
rubble
would be a
everywhere.
spell of some sort.
Which one?
Yeah, the wall right here where my hand is. Give me a second.
Does any rubble go in between me and my comrades?
No, but this little alleyway here where I'm now colouring is now blocked off.
Is any of the houses, do they have a route through? Can you get past any of the houses at all?
No,
On these 2?
no, that
Okay,
route
cool.
that route is completely blocked off now.
So obviously I'm just gonna like shout to everyone. Like, I'm obviously gonna like duck a little bit and like shield my head and just being like down. And then like not knowing what's going
Stone?
on, I'm obviously a bit disorientated still. So I'm just gonna like just be, like looking back at people, thinking, did you just see what the fuck just happened?
Gurnia,
Oh, the blood there.
how close are you to my friend?
I want to say
Are
5
you-
feet, maybe.
So look, are you? Yeah, I'd say you're within 5 feet. So you roll me a perception roll as well. We'll see if you saw what it was.
Right,
We're on
perception
5 feet
roll.
behind, it's good.
Oh, it
What?
could have.
By the way, Pix, unfortunately, D&D Beyond does not have my type of sorcerer's origin, so it's not part of.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
that's
was-
fine. I can always just kind of.
I've critted. I've rolled a
chisel
20.
it in.
That's 19
Gotcha.
plus 1 perception.
19 plus 1. Okay, so you saw what it was. All you've seen is this blue blur just fly past Lithram.
Blue,
And it looked like it came from above.
Above.
Mm.
Can I look up into the sky and try and discern what it might have been?
I mean,
Which is another. All right. It might just have been one of the clouds guys. I don't know. That's a. I want to say that's a 7.
If you hover it, no, it's 6. Yeah, if you hover over it, tell you. So
No, 6 plus 1, 7.
Wait, where's the 1 coming from? Oh, yeah,
Fucking
your
perception.
Yeah, your perception.
There's
so
perception
7.
bonus.
Okay, so the only thing you see looking up is something that a very large black figure just kind of moving away. You know,
Oh,
as
God.
if it was just kind of passing over.
Oh,
That's all
that
you see.
doesn't look good.
Oh, if I wish I had seen something, I made a nature check on the list.
Right, so it's flown away, which means if anyone else tries,
How
they might
far
not
back
be
are
able to
you?
see.
Me?
Yeah.
I'd
I'm
say
5
we're
feet
all within
behind
about
Skin.
20
In fact-
feet of each other,
Okay,
except
so
for maybe Ven.
I'm gonna say those who want to roll me perception, because this thing
Okay.
is pretty high in the air. So if you know you'd have all been able to see if you kind of looked just generally
How
ahead
far
of
is
you.
Ben? Me and Ben about
I rolled a 12.
That's
No,
an 8.
5 feet away from each other, aren't we?
I didn't roll an 8.
Oh, no, not you two. You and Lithran have already rolled, so just everyone else.
Yeah, that's
did
what
it.
I'm saying.
So a 12,
16.
16,
13.
13.
How far away is the furthest person from me? Ben, who's about 35 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, you know, in fact, actually, wasn't because everyone else did. I'm just gonna say Ben probably saw it as well. So, and they, you know, they've all seen the blue streak go past you and just absolutely detonate the wall next to you. And the
And
question
if I
is,
saw it,
yeah, you would
I'm
have seen it as
gonna,
well.
I'm gonna make a nature check then, because Lore Master Math is like specializes in dragon.
Are you
Again,
looking up into the
I-
sky?
I'll
Yeah, I
should be
got this. I
returning.
got 16 on my perception check.
Yeah, so you would be, you would be looking up into the sky.
I'm trying to find my bonus.
The rogue's falling on the family.
It's the snap to grid.
Just keep
Not
falling
one on
down,
my
don't you?
What was that?
I'm picking on
Not one on my check.
Kai.
5.
5.
My damn rogue can't stay on her feet.
Okay, so you wait. Is that with your modifier?
That's with modifier, but being a Lore Master and dragon type, at least a fly creature.
Okay, yeah. I'd say you look up, you see this thing, and you think you recognise it, but you can't quite put your finger on it yet. Although you do see a slight cyan shimmer as it flies away.
So it can fly.
I just instantly like open one of my notebooks and start flicking through.
Yeah.
Really?
I'd say
Don't do your notebook in the middle of
if
battle.
you've got notebooks on you that would have information on that, I'd say yes, you would be looking through them right now to try and place what
We're not in
that
combat
might be.
right
No, you're not in
Yeah,
combat.
true.
Yeah, because I like write down like stuff about every creature I've ever seen. See if I've got anything.
Nice.
Right, okay. You want to move up a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm gonna move another 30.
I love how we're moving like a conga line.
Alright, so.
Well, the road's not exactly big, and I'm not touching a
Well,
burning building.
And these guys have a movement of 20. So these guys are right there.
Well, I was moving them after the people in front of them moved.
Ah, sorry. I just thought I'd put them to the map.
So,
Like, skirmer.
while
Skirner.
you are all moving,
Aloha.
Lutheran,
Return.
you see in front of you, there's a lot of blood marks all over the floor. You know, there's clearly been a pretty brutal battle up ahead of you. And off to one side of you, you can see something in the corner laying kind of just up against the building.
Which building?
This one right here.
This one here. Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you what. I'm actually going to change the colour of my pen so it's a bit brighter for you. Yeah, this one right there. Oh, okay, it didn't change. So yeah, there you go. That one.
So can I move at this point?
Yeah, I'm going to say you can move to that at this point.
Is it? Can I tell if it's an enemy or if it's an injured person? Can I tell who it is? Can I tell like how they're dressed?
I'm going to say as you move closer, they look familiar as you move closer and closer.
Okay. So no, I'm gonna. My slow brain finally figures out that the face looks familiar, and rushes over to the side of the
So you're
injured looking.
you're
I'm
right.
presuming.
You're right beside them at this point, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, no, not right beside them. I'm still gonna be a good sort of 5 feet away.
Okay, well, I'd say that's close enough for the next bit, so for you to be able to tell that it's Davion. You can tell that it's Davion.
Oh, okay, shit. So, see, I take it. So, do you want me to carry on? I take it.
Yeah, carry on.
Seeing it's Davion, obviously, like is he still alive?
Make me a medicine check.
I'm gonna, I'll check. I might want to have a look. I need to find out if he's still alive.
By the way, DM, tell me when my character sees this as I'm moving.
Where are you at the moment?
I'm behind the building, but I'm moving things closer slowly.
Okay, I'd say
'Cause I've been
from your line
So
of
I've got
sight,
21
you can see that there's a
21
gathering up
minutes,
ahead, but you don't know what's quite going on. But you can see someone's on the floor.
Okay.
I'm just gonna-
So I got a
Walk up.
21.
You
on
got
medicine check.
you got a 21 on your medicine check. Okay, yeah.
Plus-
Wow.
plus medicine.
Yeah, so
I'm just
you
gonna
can
walk up
tell,
next to
you know, you put your fingers where there should be a pulse, you know, from your shoulder training. You should know how to check that, and nothing.
Knowing that Davion was like, you know, a warrior and stuff. Does he have any weapons? Like, is his weapon nearby or anything?
Yeah, fellow warrior, let's loot his corpse.
Well, I'm gonna
Lord.
say at this point, the
Loot his corpse.
Fiona, you can see that it's Davion.
So,
Okay, at this point, she runs up and falls over him crying.
oh,
So is he dead or dying?
No, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
In fact, actually, because you rolled a 21, you can also tell that he's been dead for probably a good maybe 10-15 minutes.
Damn. Can I see any, like, seeing the really upset child, like,
I'm gonna move
Yeah,
Davian
yeah,
off the map
Francois.
because too
Yeah.
many icons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I'm gonna look around. Can I
We
see
know
any
where he's
blood
at
trails,
now.
like, leading
Yeah,
off
you
in
know
any
where he's at.
direction and stuff? Because I can tell it's 15 minutes old. There's blood trails everywhere. So like, Lithran might be stupid, but he's got high wisdom when it comes to battle, and he knows what to look for. So
Battle is
Make me an investigation
Battle.
roll.
investigation.
Detective Lythern.
Dun dun dun. Coming in with the 15. What's my investigation? Bear with me. -4 on investigation. So 11.
Ooh. Okay, so yeah, you know you can see the blood, but other than the blood being
-4 on
dried,
investigation.
Yeah,
Good
the
lord.
blood's dried. You know, it looks like a battle scene. That's pretty much all you can tell. Does anyone else want to make an investigation to kind of make this a little bit better?
Right, I'm gonna
I can.
investigate.
Okay, both of you can.
The dwarf is investigating. Shoot! He
And just
Gets
for the
a-
record, like Lithran's just gonna be like wandering around all these sort of huts, like just muttering to himself.
16.
Okay, so a 5 and a 15. Right, so Skirny, you two.
+1.
5-0.
Yeah, you just it's a battlefield. That's it. That's all you know.
It's just like, it seems as though a fight happened here. Hey,
Yeah.
laddies, I think a fight happened here. I can't bloody tell.
Fights have happened everywhere, I wouldn't be surprised.
However, the rogue, you notice there's a lot of tiny little stab wounds on him. And you know, being that you're a rogue, you know they're from daggers, and a lot of them.
You get overwhelmed?
It looks like he was stabbed a bunch of times by a bunch of daggers.
He couldn't have been overwhelmed by kobolds, could he have?
I mean, he might be big, but if you get about like 50, like,
That means
Well,
we could be up
there's-
against a big group of kobolds.
Yeah.
I mean, if
There's
anyone else
hundreds of
wants to
them.
make me
Who's
an
tapping?
if anyone else wants to make me an
Yeah.
investigation,
Who's tapping and stuff?
that's
By the way, Pix, read your message I just sent you.
Is that your phone doing that?
It probably wasn't his phone. He was just texting him a message.
Oh no, it's something different.
How different are we talking?
everyone roll me perception.
Everyone roll perception.
Everyone but Tiana roll me perception.
Where's
Yay.
where's my D? Oh, there it is. And I got a 12 plus 1, so 13.
16.
13.
13 plus 5, so 18.
So two 16s and 18. And
13.
a 13 and a 10. Okay, so yeah, you can all look over to is it Tiana?
Tiana.
Yeah, Tiana, and you know, just making sure that things are okay with her and she's not getting jumped or anything from time to time. You know, as you would in a situation like this, and you notice that there is a red streak in her hair that started to glow.
A red
Sorry?
streak.
There's who in who's there?
Tiana.
Tiana's.
Yeah.
She has green hair, but there's a red streak in her hair. All of
Yeah, and
now it is glowing.
Yeah, that red streak is now glowing.
Is
Can I-
she? Continue.
Is a medicine roll possible here? Can I think that she's bleeding?
I
Trying to
mean,
figure-
you have an intelligence of three, so go ahead.
That's true.
Right. Oh, so, I want to know. Lithran the healer, Lithran the investigator, Lithran the wise. 9 plus, I think I get a plus 2, 11.
11.
Can I start
I'm
shepherding
gonna
the
say at this
innocents
point,
out of the way of her?
you know it's not blood.
Okay.
You
so
know what blood looks like, and it's not blood.
Okay. Fuck knows.
Can I start shepherding the innocents, like down the road away from her?
If
Like
that's what
this
you want
way?
to do, if that's what you want to
Yeah,
do, go for
this
it.
general direction.
Whoever's using their phone, can you like mute your keyboard?
Tapping.
Yeah.
Ah,
Thank you.
They're throwing people on Lutheran.
Oh, what's happening? I'm getting yeeted families everywhere. All these buildings still on fire.
Oh, the one that you know, Davion's up against was on fire, but it is no longer. The rest of the ones around you, in the immediate vicinity, are, but the one directly over this side to here is where
Can I loot it?
that is not on fire. You want to go and loot it?
Can I loot Davion?
You want to loot Davion?
My guy's chaotic.
Yeah, I don't suggest doing that.
I mean,
You go right ahead, loot Davion, if you
I-
want.
I
So the
guess-
rogue was going to, but seeing how the little one was, she decided to run for cover instead.
It may
I
not
mean,
be a good idea, but you can go ahead and die.
I'd guess
Yeah,
make me an
Tiana's not looking.
investigation roll.
Can I investigate this scenario? No, I'm not. That's a joke.
But Tiana can't see this, right? Because she ran away and like.
No,
18.
Tiana's right on his body still.
Wait,
This is
Oh,
what's
okay.
happening.
okay,
This is
so
what's happening.
that was an
Sorry.
18. Tiana,
Minus 14.
make me a perception roll to see if you can tell what he's up to.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna say
better
if you
hope
roll,
I roll
if you
bad,
roll
because I have
anything,
a +5.
if you roll anything above a 13, you automatically get.
24.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're noticed.
Oh, you're gonna regret this.
Oh shit.
You
Why did you
immediately
piss
get
off the
blasted
rogue?
with Ray of Cold.
With me.
Yes.
You're attacking me.
She's not happy.
You looted her friend that she's crying over.
Before we get to that, is there anything in there?
You know, are you actually do that?
Frozen.
Is that what something you're actually doing? Because if so, you're gonna have to roll me a dice for that to make sure it hits.
Yeah, because I've got an armor class of 18, so good luck.
I don't have to hit your armor. This is
Oh.
flat-footed AC. It's magic.
Oh my god.
And on top of that,
It does not count your armor, buddy boy.
you also have advantage.
Sure you're hitting me. Crazy.
Here's what I would like to say. As Skirnier.
All right, so it's going to be a 15. I rolled two 10s.
Okay,
Good
so
lord.
it does miss, but not by much.
It's just like whisked over his head. He's like, "Good try."
Oh, we'll see how
I
it goes
attempt-
next
His
miss.
flat-footed AC is that high? Because I don't have to
Actually-
hit his armor with magic.
Oh, that is a good point, actually.
It's just his base AC, which is 10 plus Dex.
What's
18.
Your dex?
17 total.
You
No,
have plus
it's-
7
it's-
Dex?
No, it's not.
Plus dex modifier. Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
Not.
Minus
13.
yeah.
I've got -1 dex modifier, so 9.
You get hit.
Yeah, you get hit, so that's damage dice.
How much damage?
And it's
6 points of damage.
Okie dokie, lucky I'm a tanky motherfucker, innit?
Yeah, I'm also gonna
She
say
looks
that
at-
because this
She
was
looks
done with
directly at him.
rage-
If you touch his body again, I will kill you.
What if Lithran doesn't just take that sitting down? Like, he doesn't really care that it's a small child? Like, elves live a long time, so you're probably wrong.
So you know what?
Fuck her
How
up.
do I change my health?
All
How do
of
I do
you,
that?
you have a minute to decide how this goes out and what actions you want to do in this.
I
I'm
want to
swinging
use
back.
calm emotion.
What?
Calm emotion.
I did.
Go on then.
Yep,
You
it
do-
calms everyone down.
Okay,
I mean, sleep would be
putting
more
putting the time on pause.
Salazar
You
and
tell me-
I are taking the innocence to the
yeah.
safe
Okay.
place.
So
She's
roll-
like, I'm getting the heck out of Dodge.
Damn right. I rolled the highest perception. I saw what was going on. I was like, deuces.
okay.
Well, I know
So
what's going on because I have the same character trait of hair changing. from
By the way,
character.
DM, you needed to roll
yeah, I need.
because it could be worse than that D8. Especially with her emotions as it is right now.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You're taking the innocent
Well, make me
as
the
a
appropriate
ridiculous
rolls then, I guess.
Alright.
Can I
'Cause
condole
I-
her?
When her emotions are like this, her wild magic is worse.
Yeah, so
Oh, so do I take
I've
all
made the I've paused the timer for now, so don't worry about that. So
I'll roll this.
Why not
So
have to do a save
basically,
roll?
if I remember
Magic
less, and her wild magic goes off.
Yeah, so I need to dig out the fucking wild magic table
Eh,
as well.
it didn't. Her wild magic didn't go off.
Oh,
I rolled a 16.
So when you said we had a minute to decide, obviously I said that if I want to swing back, How does that go down?
At the moment, the bard's already used calming emotion, so you need to make me the appropriate rolls for that to see if it actually affects people or not.
Everyone in a 20 radius has to do a charisma saving roll.
Okay, so
Charisma. What is my charisma?
I'm gonna
Am I in
say,
the radio?
yeah, I'm gonna say Belisar and Freya are outside of the radius, but everyone else is inside it.
Charisma,
Oh,
Oh, I rolled a
17.
11.
20 plus 2, so I got a 22.
God.
Ouch.
He's fucking rolling. He's the dumbest one here, and he's getting the highest.
Okay,
And
so
I have a plus 5 to my charisma saving rolls.
okay, so that
13.
is a
Wait,
fat fail.
let me recalculate. Oh, no, it is 11. Okay.
Yeah,
Plus 5 degrees. Oh yeah, I have a lot.
so your calming emotion has failed.
Can I attempt to condole her?
You can
Yeah.
try and get in,
Religious
you can
drunkard?
try and get in the middle of them, but you better
have
act
to
fast.
role play it.
I'm
You
swinging.
have to roll
I've already
for it.
swung. My swing's going. I'm swinging.
Oi, Lassie. He's not an enemy. He's just a friend.
By the way, he's going here.
Yeah.
He is swinging for her.
I've already swung.
Okay.
I'm swinging. I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay,
Go for
let me reverse everything what I just said. Time has gone back.
Slow motion, so you've got time still.
I fucking get in the way of that swing and say, "Stop your bloody off!" And, we'll see if he hits or not.
So the swing is obviously already going at this point. It was,
Yeah.
It was, mid.
Yeah,
so it's going
roll it.
somewhere. Obviously the dwarf's quite small, so is the child. Like, what's the height difference there?
4 feet. No
because
difference.
I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna
There
say that,
really is no difference. We're the same size.
Yeah, 4 feet.
Yeah,
So-
she's 4'2" and he's 4 foot, so there's no size.
I'm gonna say that actually because you're trying on Davian's body, you're not actually standing at this point.
Oh, that's right. I would be like 2.5,
feet.
3 foot right now.
Exactly.
And I'm standing in front of him, telling him to cut it the fuck out.
Which means if
Oh.
you just rolled something that hit, you've just hit Skirnir.
Yep, I'm rolling a thing. What's your armor class?
Cutting word.
11.
Cutting word gives a disadvantage.
20.
Where
He rolled a natural 20.
if it's with disadvantage on cutting.
Oh,
word,
he's got to roll another d20.
Yeah, so there you go. There's another d20 for you. Well, I rolled
A 9.
That. No, I rolled that. Yeah, that was me throwing it over to him.
Oh, okay.
And you take the lowest. So it's a
6.
6 and a 20.
Thank
so
fuck!
with disadvantage,
He
you take
missed.
6.
So it doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
Cool.
Right, and then after that swing, I tell him, you fucking idiot. Could you just stop your rampages for 2 seconds?
I'm at
And
Full
keep
blood.
yourself... Wait, hold up a second there, lad. I'm not done. He's your friend. Well, I admit we didn't know much about him, but he was your friend nonetheless. You desecrate this man's body. What do you think you're doing? And the wee lass was attached to him.
Okay,
What are we
hold
gonna-
up. Hold up a sec.
Did he have anything on him, by the way?
Kiana,
Not really.
at this point,
Hmm?
Having shifted around a little bit, you feel something kind of underneath him.
Underneath me or him?
No,
under-
Tiana.
underneath Davion.
Tiona feels it.
So,
Am I still speaking, or is this now like me just turning around?
No,
Like,
it-
what
No,
the-
you're
no,
still
yeah.
speaking. He's telling me that I feel something. You're
Yeah.
still speaking.
Right. And then I turn around after yelling at him for being, idiot quotation marks. I'm like, listen, Lassie, I don't know what bloody killed him. There's dagger marks all over the bloody guy. He went down in a beautiful blaze of glory just like he would have wanted. I can do nothing more about this. It's all about you now and how you choose to accept it.
Ending of conversation.
At this point, Tiona looks up at the dwarf and just runs over to him and cries into his shoulder.
I Lassie, just let it out.
Are you gonna
There's
ignore the
nothing more
thing
that
that
you
you
can
that
do.
you felt?
Yes, she ignored it. She don't care.
Can I roll a perception check? Because I'm still looking at the body, technically.
If you're still looking at the body, you can indeed roll me a perception.
Right, where's the dice? There it is. We're gonna go for it, and hopefully it's not 1,000 little leeches underneath his body. A fucking 7 plus 1, which is 8.
Which is 8. Okay, so you notice something. It looks like it's wrapped in some sort of leather, and there's only a very slight sheen through what looks to be an opening in it.
Okay. Can I... Well, I can't do much of anything because I'm letting her cry on my shoulder.
Yeah, you're
So I-
currently otherwise imposed. So.
So, can I turn around and, like... Can I try and turn my head and, like... Hey, Lythrin. Wait, not Lythrin. Is it? No, it is Lythrin. Lythrin, check something under that body. There's something there. And I'm, like, distracting her now. Because I
So-
think...
Livran's gonna still look at Tiona a bit cautiously as he like goes to move the body.
Might be a good idea.
He just took
Ven
a
is
magic
watching
blast to the
him.
face. He's still not very happy about that. He's gonna have strict words. But what's he doing? Yeah, so he's like looked at his little thing like discreetly and
Fucking-
nicely, like he moves the body and like lays it
The
down
face hugger.
as nice as possible, to hopefully reveal whatever is in the package underneath, or to reveal what was underneath him. Like, I even cross his arms nicely and make him, cool piece of bullshit.
Close his eyes, hopefully, if his eyes were open.
Oh fuck me, they were open. Jeez. But yeah, he does that, and it's like, what is it, dwarf man? Like, looking at the package.
Right, one sec. On that package, oh shit, let me just quickly change it. I've literally just had to type this up because I didn't think I was going to have to do this. So, that falls off of it.
It's his book.
What
I
falls
guess. And then I see it, and then I say to hey, Tiona, look at that. It's his book. It's what he used to write every message he ever sent to you down there.
Right, it's not. This isn't a book. This is just a piece of paper. So the three of you
Oh.
can now look at this.
Yeah, that he
It's a-
used to do.
Yeah. Is there like a final message like it?
4. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being stabbed to death.
Oh,
Right.
He probably bled out, is why.
yeah. That's pretty much.
She just holds the paper to her, crying. So as her hair slowly fades.
Which one of you wants to actually unwrap the parcel?
Pix, please fix what I've done. I think I've erred something.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry.
She's keeping the note. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. Okay, well that's now in your inventory then, I guess.
Tiona's keeping the note. Y'all not getting that back.
Okay,
who
so-
unwrapped it? You wanted to know who
yeah.
unwrapped it?
Throw it off the table.
Skernia and Lithran, roll me a d20.
There, I've
Thank
salvaged
you.
it for you.
I was trying to get it.
Whichever,
Right, I have to
whichever,
roll a d20?
Oh,
Yeah, whichever one of you rolls higher is the one that'll be opening it.
3.
You got a 3, I got an 8.
You got an
Alright,
eight.
you open it.
Right. Now let's see what's in this book. So I open it, and then what happens?
One sec. Because you obviously.
writing it
Let me
as
just
we
scale it up because you obviously haven't seen it.
Booty.
Right?
Booty.
Look by your
Booty.
table.
Look by my table.
Mm-hmm.
Camera pan, please increase speed. Where is it? Oh, it's there.
And no one else look unless he wants to show it. Then he'll throw it on the map.
Where the f-
It's right in
where
front of you on the fucking map. It's in the fucking. How can
Oh,
you?
so it is! Okay!
God.
Oi, lad. I see that bloody hand.
No, I was on about what the fuck the chest is.
Oh, that's just an asset, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that's what was inside.
Yes, he was not carrying a giant chest on his back. Trust me.
Yeah, that was just to keep it concealed. So unless you want to share that,
Right. I think ye should have this, Lassie.
She looks up a little confused and looks.
Because I don't know if she's read the note fully, but there's that.
She hasn't, but she's looking at it now.
You should probably read
Wait,
that note.
wait one
Lassie.
sec, because you have to be very careful with these, otherwise you will delete them. And I need to quickly actually save that as an asset. So give me a sec. Just on the off chance that you do manage to fucking delete it somehow.
On the off
Josh.
chance,
There you
very
I'm
likely.
trying to remember how to make it to where I can see it.
Right,
Because it's on my
I can,
see. Is it Alt?
I
It's
can
not all.
scale it up.
You can put
here.
it. Do we have hands? Because that's usually how
There you go.
Do we have hands?
I
Do we
have a
have
hand. I have a hand. Okay. I
Do we
mean,
have hands?
a hand of cards. Card of hand.
We all have hands.
Shut it, you bloody oaf! I know this already. Hands are hand.
That's how we play handy hands. So what's happening right now?
We're waiting for him to decide for how he's going to
Oh,
play this.
Fucking Christ, lad!
I lived.
I'm sorry.
What
Yeah,
the hell
like-
did you do?
Creating everyone.
You fucking.
I was dragging and doing that and like kept on like doing a box and then it just accidentally clicked and dragged. I'm so sorry. I won't do that again then.
Right. So obviously she.
Okay,
And I keep
yes,
throwing it in my.
there you go.
Thank you. Thanks, Billy. He just looks at the bar or at the dwarf and just mumbles "thank you" and then puts it into her belt.
Right. All right, Lassie.
I'm
You
going to
got to be
guess that
moving on.
out of session you might have a couple of things to say about that.
Nope.
No, you're just happy with it, are you?
Nope. Not going to say a word. No, she's kind of too distraught to really say anything right now.
I'm fucking role
She may say something later, but not right now.
Oh no, I was thinking of just you, because that's not a D&D item.
No, it is not. That is something you made up. I can tell that one.
So, you know,
So yeah,
I pat her on the back and I continue forward over here, past everyone behind, and make it behind the family and
Yeah,
two
can we all-
extras.
Can we all move again now?
yeah, you can resume as you were.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up.
Oh, great. I can't put it all in.
I feel like Lithran needs to wait for Tiona to come down.
Yeah,
before
I'm gonna say
he later
the
apologising.
Skirny, you can't move unless Tiona does, because you know.
Do we have to stay
you
outside
two
the
are
pub?
She's
basic-
attached to
yeah,
me.
you are basically just a fucking singular.
The one
entity at the moment.
supporting her
Right.
at this point.
The drunken dwarf, right? Okay.
Sorry, drunken dwarf.
How's our
Your fault.
rogue feeling with it? With everything that just happened? By the way, how's our rogue and other sorcerer feeling?
Like
I
she's
mean,
out
we
of
didn't
place.
really
What's
view
our bard doing?
anything that went down. We just kind of saw that shit might go down and dipped with people who
Yeah,
shouldn't
they did.
get hurt.
They didn't even watch.
Honestly, what Balthazar saw was he saw the dead body of a guy he saw once when he was goodness carried king.
Okay.
Oh, I understand why everybody did what they did. She slowly calms down and says thank you to Skirner and starts slowly going off to where everybody else is.
And of course, I have to follow her because that's the rule.
I feel like to try and make good blood with Tiona, because obviously
Good
it's small
blood.
child and just injured me quite badly.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. How are your hit points looking?
Not bad actually. Luckily, I'm a tanky fuck, so I'm on 22 still.
Can I?
Even
Well,
so.
actually,
It's a good thing you are a tank,
is
bro.
It's just gonna give a very brief explanation and just be like, he's dead. Could have things that help us survive now, and then like he's gonna like just apologize.
and then you're not gonna say sorry, like
Yeah,
no.
he did apologize. He did just
Okay.
afterwards. I'm
Could have
sorry.
had things that would have been useful for survival. That
Yes,
is
yes,
apology.
sorry if it upset you. But
Well, you can still see she's crying, so she doesn't really say anything, but she nod and acknowledge what you say, and just keeps slowly following everybody.
Yeah,
He's jumping for
And
joy.
Lathrin's killing the poor people.
Right, now that we've made it here.
Right, so, question. You're going to do a head count of the people who were with you?
All right, lasses.
We've got
Let's check who's
There
with
should
us.
be 6.
Should be 6. There should be 6 of them here. I sell. I sell? I say.
You sell? Really? You sell? There should be 6. Okay.
Are you the one counting?
Yes.
Well, make me an investigation roll then.
Right.
the drug.
Actually, there's only happens to be 1. If I roll a 1.
No. Well, I mean, you're going to make me an investigation roll because you are drunk. If
Oh,
anyone,
God.
if this was anyone else, they'd be, you know, I would just straight do it. But because you're a wolf and you're drunk most of the time.
I got a 16. Does that count?
Okay, so you do a
Pretty
head
much
count,
counts.
and you do actually notice that 2 of the kids are missing.
Oi!
When did we
There's 2 children missing!
How did we lose them? I was behind them the whole time.
You tell me. What are you gonna do about it? There's 2 kids
When
missing.
the wall exploded.
I
Did it
can't
happen when the
suddenly
wall exploded?
break off from the group and go like, here comes Scout, and like, no. I can't exactly break
I'm gonna go back down the path and start looking for the children.
The parents didn't say anything. They don't seem to give a shit.
Okay,
They
so
don't seem to
you're,
give a
you're
shit.
walking down a path. Roll me perception.
I want to slap the mother of the children as well.
For not paying attention.
Pay attention to your kid.
17.
That's not how you
17. Okay, so there is a small bush off to the side of you, and you can hear what seems to be some sort of like
Russell.
low rustling, as if someone's trying to hide.
I mean, obviously, I go investigate.
So it's like you knew what was coming.
I investigate, like, with my weapon out, though, just in case. Like, I'm
I
ready
mean,
Well, of
to
course,
show
we
them.
ran into kobolds at like every possible turn.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a good idea, but
Ven's right
Investigate with
behind.
my short bow out.
What do you make of this, Ven?
go on, investigate. Yeah, that's a
I'm
roll.
just watching.
Investigation roll that you gotta make me. I'm not seeing any dice.
That's because the DM didn't call for an investigation.
I did like
It's
twice.
fine. I know. I'm just kidding.
It's a 2.
Seriously.
What investigation roll?
It's a bush.
It's a 2 plus 1, so it's a 3. There's a bush. It's shaking.
It's a bush.
I'm pointing a bow at it.
It's green and it's swaying in the wind. That's all you know.
Someone prowling around here.
Do you know, if I wasn't actually looking at these numbers myself, I'd say that you were somehow reverse cheating to keep rolling that low.
I told you, I have the worst dice luck ever.
Maybe you should change the color of the dice or something.
Purple's like my favorite color and one of my luckiest colors too.
Obviously
I would get,
not.
like, way more ones if I was like, say, pink or red.
Obviously not.
It comes out like minus numbers. Like
Here, you can have this red dice.
Right, so there's a rustling, and that's all you can tell. The bush is rustling and it's moving.
Can I hear this bush rustling?
Yeah, I can then hear it.
Can Skirnir and Ven hear it?
You are both near her.
See, I
so
still
would
rolled
say
a 4
yeah.
with your red dice.
So we can hear it. So can I roll another investigation roll to investigate it?
Yep.
The drunken dwarf detective rolls a 13 plus 1. Wait, what's my investigation modifier?
I don't know.
It's 0. So it's just a flat
So
13.
it's,
Just a flat 13.
well, you know it's more than a
Then-
bush.
Yeah. So
It's a shrubbery.
Ben gets a 19.
Oh, Ben gets a 19. Okay, so
Yeah,
Ben,
Ben's
Wow.
looking.
through the through kind of some of the leaves and stuff, you can see two small humanoids that look like they're both very scared.
I just reach out a hand and like, as in, come with me, it's okay.
Come with me if you want to live.
That's pretty much how his character would be. Come with me if you want to live.
Get to the keep
Shut
now.
up.
No.
So, yeah, but both the children that they've come out, they kind of ducked into a bush at
I'm
some
gonna
point,
make-
you know, with,
I have
with all the
had
fighting
everyone-
that was going on.
Good, I don't have to persuade them.
No, they trust you.
I already
You know,
have it.
considering that you've been like by them the whole time, and they also remember you from before when you first came to the city and that.
And I am human.
Okay, well I guess I suppose they don't know that you're not that, but okay, yeah.
They don't, because he originally introduced himself as, "Hi, I am human. I do human things."
Yeah, that's pretty much how he introduced himself too.
I listen to human music.
Play me
Yeah,
human
I
music.
just imagine him not being the type to actually pronounce human properly. He'd even just go human.
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 He's a conehead.
So, so yeah, that you've got the kids back now, so that's everyone. And this is the bit that you'll all be happy about. That's an extra 10 XP per person that survived.
Yay! So 60.
Mhm.
60 for each of us.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Why didn't we search the town? Why are we like, okay, these people exist?
Oh, you're not done yet. This may
Oh, no.
this may
We
have
still gotta
taken
figure
you
out-
like nearly 6
This-
hours, but as far as your character's concerned, only about 10 minutes. Well, probably about half an hour has gone by.
Yeah, it hasn't been long for our characters, just us.
So,
Well,
you know,
think of it this way, guys. A normal encounter between a party and a bunch of creatures normally lasts about 5 minutes. But
so-
Well,
an
that's your
actual
us.
fight can last 3-4 hours because of what we're trying to do. You gotta remember, each round only is 6 seconds. Hey, who keeps doing this?
He keeps doing
So-
what?
yeah, so
Opening something.
I'm not trying to open anything. I clicked the wrong button. on the
Oh,
character
okay. I'm like,
sheet.
what in the world?
And now it won't go back.
Somebody's
to my
tablet is
character
going
sheet.
crazy.
I am gonna say that at this point you are all in the keep, you know, nice and safe and stuff. Question: before we go any further, and also looking at the time, do you want to take a short rest?
I would love to.
How long
Wait,
is short?
before that, because
This
we're
is
allowed to.
party wide, by the way, so it's majority wins.
So if I say I use my 3 spell things right now, and like heal everyone to as much as I can.
You would have to have a long rest to get them back,
Yeah.
not a
Right.
short rest.
Okay.
Unless the spell specifically says it refurbishes on the short.
Let me investigate then.
However, a short rest you can use hit die to get your HP back.
Yes, you can.
I've not taken any damage at
It's
all.
like 10% or something for a short rest. I can't remember exactly.
Are we okay? How many spells have we used? How many? I mean, I've used one. So
I've used-
I've used one first level spell.
So
The rest of them are all cantrips. So I'm good right now. I still got
Does
3
it-
spells I can do.
Does it happen to be dark in
I
here?
think you used that first level on me.
I'm gonna say it's dim light.
No,
Dim?
Ray of Frost is not a first level. It's a cantrip.
Will
Oh,
that
nice.
if we roll any perception checks in the keep, would that dim light give us disadvantage?
Yes.
No, my first level spell was the
no,
one that y'all failed at killing kobolds with.
I
Any
see.
perception rolls that are made inside the keep, even though it is dim light, you are surrounded by the town's guards and stuff. So
Are they
no,
talking-
they would not
are
be
there
at
any, like,
disadvantage.
Okay.
Are there any like flame torches and stuff?
Yeah, they kind of lit the walls. You know, you're in a keep, so you know, kind of expect medieval sort of keep. You know, candles on the walls, big candle in the center of the room.
Okay, it's pretty dim, but still
Yeah,
lighting.
yeah, dim, but you can still see what you're doing.
Okay, let me investigate. Because
There is a courtyard outside though, and that courtyard does have dim light around the edges near the walls, but it is dark in
But
the middle.
this safe, right?
Yeah, the keep is safe for now.
Is there anyone of like importance we can speak to like figure out why it's
Um,
being attacked?
yes.
Or-
I'm
there-
actually just going to listen to the people that are in the courtyard. Usually they're going to know faster than the people in the keep. I'm just going to keep my ears open.
I
Should
mean,
we have two? Should we do both? Like you listen
Why-
out for the
I mean,
people and
you
we'll
discuss
find
this
some-
as a party because just bear in mind it is coming up to 2 o'clock, and I know that someone, I think it was Ven, said that he needed to go at 2, so bear that in mind.
I said I needed to go at 2 as well.
Okay.
All right.
I also have to go at 8.
So
Here, which is
this
like
is
a
why I'm
9
giving you
minutes.
the opportunity of a short rest first, and then we can carry on from there next time.
I think we should take a short rest.
Yeah.
Oi,
Yeah.
lads, I think we should take a rest here. You've been having fun and all, but still, I have blood on my hands. I have to clean it.
Does taking a short rest actually like, affect your character's gameplay at all?
Yeah. Okay.
Just the hit points.
Can I do
Really?
one thing? Can I do one thing before we end this off? Can I search the keep for an ingredient for my bottomless flask of ultimate alcohol?
Well, considering that you're taking a short rest, I'd say it'd probably be about an hour and a half for times. It would normally be longer, but for timekeeping reasons, it's shorter this time. But yes, you can.
Okay,
However,
do I have to roll for this?
you cannot just take it.
Okay, so what do you mean I cannot just take it? Do I have to like go to the Temple of Babylon to like unlock
No.
the door or what?
Why don't you ask the guards if they can get it for you? Because the keep is guarded by guards, dude.
Also,
Okay.
you have to find out who that. If you do find an ingredient, you have to find out who it belongs to, because you may have to buy it from them.
I rolled a 15. Is
15.
that do I find it?
So you find something that might look, well, it might be one of your ingredients, but you're not quite sure.
I'll take might.
You take mine.
I'll take mine.
So can what is this item we're speaking about? No further description given.
Well, it's kind of. It looks like a bunch of berries. You know, they look like they've kind of been picked out of the wild, but they definitely don't look local.
Oh, interesting. Some unique berries. Allow me to investigate my avenue to acquire them.
That I'm actually going to leave until next time because I've got something in mind for that. So I will note it.
Also,
down.
has no one noticed that our rogue's just upside down?
It's a rogue. What do you expect?
She's sleeping. Leave her alone.
Just
Right.
as a note, if we're taking a short rest, like Lithran's just gonna pull out his. Bear in mind he has an intelligence score of 3. He's gonna pull out his dragon chess set them up in front of him, and just sit there like a statue.
Dragon chess set.
I don't
He
know.
he tries to play dragon chess and has intelligence.
Yep, so
Okay.
he's just gonna sit there. There's an empty chair the other side of the chessboard.
I'm
He's
just reading
gonna
through my
sit
notebooks
just
again.
like that, it's a statue.
Ven is going to stare
kind
at
of
the chest.
amazing that that's happened at the same time. I wonder if you could stack another piece on top of my flat bottom.
Oh, we've stacked them. Trust me, we've done the stacking thing. We had so much fun with it last time that we had to resize everything.
That's such a shame. I tried. You have to like aim. it. Wait, no, I can get a better angle. Oh, sorry, no, I'm gonna be playing chess. I'm playing chess. Or I might
I'm
be.
apparently doing handstand yoga.
I'm just sat in front of
Victor.
it.
Oh, it froze for a second.
So do I get my casting spell?
We're just being drunk together in the corner.
Just quickly.
Equally upside down.
One at a time, anti-clockwise. Spells that you've used. Let me know.
Are we counting that spell I used to heal the bumper?
No, I'm letting that one slide because you didn't
Okay.
realise what it was you were actually doing, and it would have been
Right.
quite a big detriment to your party. So I'm allowing it to slide.
Because I originally believed that was a cantrip, but my brain was like, I don't think so.
So I've cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, so you got 1 first level.
Can I detect magic berries before this ends? I'm kidding. I'm done.
I've
Detect magic berries.
It could be
Okay.
magical grapes. I could put them, and it'll be like I all of a sudden start levitating when
I
I'm drinking
detect
plastic.
magical berries. Well, I mean, there are good berries, but they're something you actually make.
Sit
I've
down.
used Scorching Ray, so one second.
So you've used a second.
Good berry.
Okay, so China, what have you used?
I've used one first level, and everything else was cantrips. I used sleep in the first fight.
Okay, because this is kind of outside of the normal rulings because of what's actually happening in this at the moment. I'm gonna say everyone who's used a first level, you can have one slot back.
Cool. Then
Is that
I'm
for every short rest?
No, that's not every short rest. That's just because of a few things that are involved coming up.
Okay.
I want to make sure that that you're not just gonna flop and get yourselves killed instantly.
That's probably what I'm.
And
gonna do.
with some of the rolls that I've seen tonight and last time, oh Lord,
Hey, I
help me.
rolled well tonight. What are you talking about? Even though it was
Listen,
against
I
my
know,
own
but
party.
some of you haven't. Some of you rolled more crit ones than I've seen ever.
When
When I should have
investigate-
failed, I rolled great.
When I investigated things, I was great. I'm a detective drunkard, but
Yes, you are. But when
Attacking
swinging at
someone.
something,
it's just like, all right, there's three of you. Let me pick one and swing.
The worst bit is I don't think it's going to be me that ends up killing you. I don't think it's going to be your own folly of rolls that ends up killing you.
I'm gonna end up swinging my staff, and it's gonna hit me in the face. Because if I
Well,
was drunk, tonight.
you do realise as we do progress
that would
through.
only be on a natural one, Skerner. Trust me.
So,
I'm gonna shoot an enemy. It's gonna bounce off their armor and shoot one of you guys in the face.
Skirnir.
Well, I'm not
I'm just
doing
gonna
that yet
find a way to
because
kill you.
you've only
Kierner.
just really started. But later
You're
on
too
in
much like another friend of mine.
later on in the module, I will actually be including things like that. The only reason I haven't so far is because you have only just started. So
Skirnir.
just bear that in mind that you
Include
will
anything you
eventually
want there, DM.
you will eventually be able to fall over and stab yourself. So just maybe work on those rolls.
It's a good thing my staff is blunt.
How do you work on a roll?
I don't know.
He was kidding.
Just
He was
get
kidding.
lucky, man.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
very good way of
I'm
rolling.
looking at a name directly across from me.
The real way of doing fumbles is at least the way I used to do it. If the person rolled a natural one, the DM would roll a d20. The lower the roll, the worse the fumble. So if he rolled a one after you rolled a one, you would lose your weapon.
Die.
You would accidentally hit your teammate, stuff like that.
I've rolled a -1.
It would
in
be like
stealth
my
before.
wild magic going off, except with a melee weapon.
You know, Pix, I think it was a good thing you banned my ability to roll that. I've rolled 3 20s in the past. But just hitting R over my dice, I've rolled 3 20s.
Yeah,
And one more.
that's not the most reliable method. So just using the R button is.
No, you have to roll it. It's more fun.
Yeah. In real life.
It's more prone to critical one.
I mean,
Listen,
I am
and
actually
throwing it off the
I'm
table
actually
like I just
saying that Freya might want to start using the auto roller.
Who?
Freya
If-
might want to start using the auto roller because if I just drop a single thing in here, it's not like the R. It actually properly rolls it. So it might be more prudent for you to use that.
Nah.
There's an auto roller.
Yeah, over there where Faye is, there's a little circle.
I
If you
use
drop
the
your
auto
dice in
roller,
there.
and you want to see what I get?
Did you get a nat 1?
I got a nat 1. Yeah.
I got a 9 with your dice.
I'm starting to think that you're cursed.
You know, I am notoriously bad at rolling dice.
Yeah, I think
This is also why I don't gamble.
yeah, it's probably a good
Sorry.
idea.
Don't play
like
Monopoly
either.
either.
Yeah, no, actually, I always get my ass kicked at Monopoly. However, I'm really good at Life. Like the board game Life, I kick ass at Life.
Because it's not dice, it's a spinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is all happening in the same day, right, Pix?
Oh yeah, no, this is all happening at the same evening. Like you haven't even.
Oh yeah, we've only been together.
So you know, you really haven't been together very long.
Right.
But yeah, I think that.
At least we had
that's
the
it,
bard
yeah.
existing this time. The bard couldn't even connect last time. I'm sorry.
He was drunk in the background singing songs. No.
I mean, I'm just happy this session that the 3 people I killed. I'm
Yes,
just happy with myself.
that was very excellent of you.
Oh, by the way,
Your floating fire.
Kai, you may want to rename your character's actual name.
How does one?
Right, it's gone too, so I'm gonna go bed now.
No.
Oh, what's that on the D&D Beyond?
No, on her little this thing.
Oh, wait, have I not? I'm sure I did that.
There you go. Now
There
it
you
is.
go. I
It
did
wasn't beforehand.
I
Oh,
did
okay.
it.
Beforehand, it was her person's name.
I must have forgotten. My bad.
DM slacking over there.
We didn't have a name yet because, in all honesty, I had no idea what to name her. She's been made for like quite a while. She was just
And
like,
truthfully,
my
you
character.
haven't introduced yourself to us, so we have no idea what your name is.
You just literally existed as an elf, and I'm like. the
Truthfully, I
drunken
thought you
dwarf-
were part of the town. That's why I offered for you to come with us.
Well, I mean, maybe she's cool with you guys assuming whatever you want.
Gotta love all those 8 or 5d8s that I get to roll in sleep.